Hey guys, it's your girl J Antoinette and welcome back to another video. So in this video today guys, we're going to be talking a little bit about my weight loss, what I've been using, and we're going to also see some before and after pictures. Guys, I have been so happy with my journey so far, and I just decided that I need to share with you guys not just, my drastic changes, but the little changes that I've been seeing as well, and give you guys some updates on some products that I've been using so that if anybody else here is on a journey like myself, they can use these products as well. So guys, without further ado, let's get into this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe if you're new here. Thank you for all your love and support. So let's get to it, guys. Okay guys, so for a little bit of backstory, I have PCOS, and it's a constant battle because these are symptoms that you continuously battle with. It's not something that just goes away overnight. So I have been just working on balancing my hormones, getting back my menstrual cycle and getting it on the right time and back on track, ovulating and all of that stuff. So I decided that I was gonna take a real rein on my health and just exercise, eat better, of course consume a lot more water, which was not really a problem for me because I was already a water drinker, and just really to take care of my body and to really appreciate my body. So I did start my journey I think it's been about at least 2 to 3 months now. I think it's been about that. And I had gained massive weight, guys. Like I was really getting fat. And especially in my abdominal area, which is really common for women who have PCOS because we have metabolic syndrome. All of our fat tends to store within that area. So I was looking like this, guys. Like, do you see all of that going on there? That's not cute. That's not what this girl wanted for her life. So I decided to just really get in touch with wanting to become more healthy and taking care of my body. Now, I started to work out and do some workouts, but I wasn't really seeing, the type of weight loss that I wanted to see. And I wasn't really seeing the changes that I wanted to see. So I decided to incorporate more things into my diet. So the type of PCOS that I have insulin resistant PCOS. So basically what happens is that my body can't get rid of the glucose, so it's basically just storing it as fat in my body, and that's why I was gaining weight so rapidly. Like within weeks I would gain like 10 pounds, guys. It was really ridiculous. And I hadn't really been weighing myself at home, but when I initially started to weigh myself at home, the weight that I saw on the scale was 203 pounds. I have a picture here. And like that really shocked me and it really hurt my feelings. I cried that night. I felt very sad for myself, and I was like, you know what, I really need to do something about this. I need to really motivate myself, get back on track, because guys, once upon a time I was 140. I used to wear a size 8 dress. That's how committed I was to getting my health and my lifestyle on track and just doing really good with my health. So I was like, you know what, I need to get back there and I need to remain consistent, not just do it because I want to get to a particular size, but be consistent and be religious about it. So I decided that I was going to start working out. So initially I had started doing Carolyn Garvan's workouts, but I did realize that it was a little bit too strenuous for myself. And I'm going to tell you that, no guys, whether this is for PCOS women, or anybody else who's trying to lose weight, if these workouts are not working for you and you feel like they're putting too much pressure on you, don't do them just because people are saying they're good. You need to feel out different workouts for yourself to know what's going to work for you. So I realized that yes, I was getting results with Carolyn Garvan's workouts, but at the same time I used to feel extremely exhausted. Like I used to feel even hypoxic, to say that, which means like I wasn't feeling like I was breathing properly. And I was like, I don't think I should be feeling like this. So I was like, okay, let me try and look for somebody who's more of a beginner, somebody who's doing easier workouts. And I came across a few persons, and I used to even train with Pop Sugar, like when I was really on my health journey 2 years ago. I used to train with them, but I wanted a difference. So I found this girl called Emmy Wong. She is Chinese and she does really great beginner workouts, and she has really good workouts for different sections of your body. So whether you want to work on your back, your abs, your glutes, wherever, if you want to work on more cardio, she does everything, guys. She does all of it. everything. So I was doing cardio mainly for the first, so that's something that I really realized that helped me to lose a lot of weight. I was doing a lot of cardio. I was doing cardio every single week, and then I would do a rest day just when I felt tired, not necessarily a specific day, but like when I felt tired, I'd be like, okay, I'm not exercising today because I don't feel myself and I don't want to push myself beyond the point that I need to. So yeah, I was doing cardio. So after that, you know, I had lost like 5 pounds. I wasn't really losing a lot of weight, but I still remained consistent. I still did what I had to do. And in between all of this, guys, I was still taking my supplements. I was still taking my chlorophyll. I was still taking my cinnamon, which is really good for weight loss as well because it helps to regulate your blood sugar levels. And I was still taking all my other supplements, and as well as I was taking a new medication that I was taking for my blood sugar called Jardiance. This is a medication that I was taking. You just take one pill every single day. So I just take one of these in the mornings, and that's what I have been taking to regulate my sugar levels. Yeah, so I have been taking all of those things, but I still really noticed that like my abdominal area, I was really losing a lot of weight on like my legs and my arms and in my face. Like I even have really been seeing the difference in my face, and I was like, oh my god, my double chin is going away, guys. I got a really big breakout right here, but my double chin is like going away, and I was like, whoa, look at that. Like, you know, so I was losing weight, but I was just not losing in the abdominal area as I had wanted to. And so I started to do research, as I normally do, guys. I'm a research type of person. I like to look up things and see what works for who and see what I can do to improve myself. So I had been taking this before, and I noticed that it had helped me. So I decided to start taking it again. So what I'm talking about is apple cider vinegar, guys. Apple cider vinegar. And when I say apple cider vinegar, I don't mean the regular Goya apple cider vinegar that you can use to wash off meat and stuff like that. I'm talking about apple cider vinegar with the mother. So if you notice, this says apple cider vinegar, raw and organic with the mother. And preferably organic apple cider vinegar too, guys, because you don't want any extra additives or anything like that. You just literally want it to be organic. Okay, like literally the ingredients in this says organic and raw apple cider vinegar and purified water. That's literally all that is in this. That's all. Okay, so I started taking it, and initially I was taking the Bragg's brand, which is the most common brand that everybody knows, and that's what everybody uses. But I couldn't find it again at my local store, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to be worked up about this. I'm just going to use the organic one. It should just work just as well. So I started using the organic one, and I really noticed results coming in, and I noticed that my stomach was toning down, of course incorporating with my my supplements and my exercise as well. But guys, let's talk about the benefits of apple cider vinegar. If you did not know, apple cider vinegar is really good for like curbing cravings. So it prevents you from having like excessive sugar cravings or carbohydrated cravings, and it also like decreases your appetite. So rather than you wanting to always feel hungry, like it's basically like telling your body, okay, you are okay with what you're doing. So it's okay in like a more of a fasting mode. So this is really powerful. Apple cider vinegar is one of those very powerful weight loss additives to your weight loss journey. So yeah, I took it for that. I noticed that my cravings were gone, completely gone. It also helps with your gut flora. So many of the issues that we have, many of the problems we have with even losing weight, guys, it starts with the gut, because our gut flora is so unbalanced. We're not having regular bowel movements and stuff like that. So when you balance that area with probiotics and live cultures and stuff like that, it really helps the body as well to move freely and do what it needs to do. So it helped me with that as well. I noticed that I wasn't having as much upset stomach and not much bloating. So I normally used to get really bloated, and it was so annoying to me. But I noticed that when I drink this, and I'm very religious and consistent about it, I do not bloat. If I am not consistent, the bloating obviously is going to come up right back. But when I am religious and consistent, I do not get any bloating whatsoever. Another really really important factor, especially for myself, that I have noticed is that this has helped with my blood sugar levels. Now, I can also attribute that to the Jardins that I've been taking as well, but I believe naturally that this does a better job than the Jardins, because Jardins has a mechanism of just removing glucose from your body and allowing you to urinate it out. So you're not reabsorbing it or anything like that. You just urinate anything that has glucose, you're just urinating it out. But this actually helps to maintain keeping your sugar levels down. So I would like to attribute my lower sugar levels to this. But I have noticed that it has really helped me. I'm going to show you guys some pictures here. So like, I used to have a lot of bloating, my stomach was really high and it was really big, and then like after a couple of weeks of doing regular exercises, I realized I was fitting back into my jeans. My medium tops were fitting me again, and I even have noticed that I've lost some weight in my breast as well, because I am on the heavier side of breasts, and it has been really working to just keep my stomach nice and flat, unbloated, and all of that, and keeping my sugar levels really balanced. You may be wondering, how do you consume this? How do you take this? What's the type of dosage and all of that? No, everybody is different. I'm going to say that the recommended dosage is 1 tablespoon in water, but I do not do that. Okay, I take a shot glass of this. So yes, I know the persons are going to be saying, but it's going to mess with your teeth and blah blah blah. Okay, so when I say I take a shot glass of this, I don't let it linger in my mouth. I literally go from shot glass to back of my throat, literally just shot glass to the back of my throat. And after that, I chase it with some water, or like when I have my morning tea, I would drink it with that. But yes, guys, extreme warning, this does mess with your enamel. So it is best that if you're going to be mixing it with water and drinking it that way, that you must use a straw with it. It's so important. It will weaken your enamel and powder out your teeth, and you do not want that. So ensure that you're drinking it with a straw if you're going to be mixing it like that. I have seen persons make it into like even a cocktail as well. So like they would mix it with apple cider, they would mix the apple cider vinegar with like honey, and they would even put like cayenne pepper in it as well, and lime, and drink it like that. And persons have said that that has helped them so much. So you could try it like that as well. You could put it into your tea. You could drink it with your green tea in the mornings, which is also good for weight loss as well, and helping to maintain a nice flat tummy. So there are many ways that you can mix this, but this is the way that I do it. And most persons only take it once per day, but I take it morning and evening. And what I also discovered is that this works much better if you take it with a meal. So most persons like to take it early in the morning before they eat, because they say that it's going to help to suppress their diet. But if you take it when you're actually eating a meal, what happens is that it prevents your body from absorbing the sugar, right? So there's no sugar being absorbed. It's going straight out of your system. So based on the things that I read and most of the literature, that persons were saying it's best to have it with a meal. So I don't really eat breakfast in the morning, not unless it's like a cheat day for me, or I have an early morning to work or something like that, or I didn't eat the night before. But I don't really eat in the morning, so I still take it, and I will drink it in the mornings. And then when I get home from work, right before I'm about to eat, it really depends, because sometimes I don't eat in the evenings, but I will still have one in the evening as well. So guys, let's talk about how much weight I have lost so far. So I extremely am confident that I was way heavier than 2003. I was way heavier than 203 pounds. But this is just when I had started weighing myself. I think I was about like 210, 215 pounds. But as of today, I am 191 pounds. Now my weight goal is 170 pounds for my birthday. My birthday is in December 6th, so I have basically a little bit over a month to go to try and lose that 20 pounds, which I am not giving up on. I definitely think I can do it, but what I have been really focusing on my workout journey right now is more of like my back and I've been focusing on my abs a lot because I actually want to like define the area and not just have like a flat tummy, but I would like it to look a little bit more defined. And I have been focusing on my glutes and my thighs as well. Been working on that a lot, especially this week. That's what I've been focusing on. But I think I'm gonna give that a little break, and for the remainder of this week into next week, I think I'm gonna do some more cardio. So if you really want to lose like massive pounds, people, if you want to lose massive weight, you do have to do a lot of cardio, because that's what gets the heart pumping, that's what gets the body pumping, and that's what gets the fat off. So you do have to do a lot more cardio if you really want to lose weight. As I said to you guys, the person that I use as my trainer, Emmy Wong, she has everything. She has a whole plan listed out to I think she has like a 4-week plan that you could go by, that you could use as a guide for your workout routine. So if you want to go ahead and check her out, I will link her channel down below as well. I will leave the name of this particular apple cider vinegar that I use down below as well, so you guys can check that out too. And yes, so that's pretty much been my journey so far. I have been using apple cider vinegar as my main additive right now, and I have noticed that it has helped me to lose a lot of gut weight. And guys, I've been losing weight to the point where like my pants are starting to drop off from around my waist, you know, and I'm starting to fit in clothes again. Like the other day I wore this dress. I had worn it once when I went out with a friend, and I wore it the other day when I went to a family function. And when I sent the picture out to my friend, she was like, compare this picture to when you wore this the first time you bought this dress. And literally when I saw it, guys, tears came to my eyes. I was like, whoa, like I didn't even know that this was all that was going on with me. And even the other day I had wanted to wear one of my favorite tops that I know couldn't fit me anymore, and I put it on. I was like, oh, let me just try it and see if it works. And I put it on and it fit me, and I was like, wow. So what I have realized for myself is consistency is key. So if you are on a weight loss journey right now and you need some motivation, the word that you need to motivate you is consistency. You can't just get up today and exercise today and think you're going to see results tomorrow. You have to keep at it, keep going at it. It is hard, it's tough, I know, because even for myself, I find it hard, you know. Sometimes I just don't want to because my body is so tired and I feel so fatigued and I just can't bother. But at the end of the day, I have a goal and I know what I want to reach to, and I know how I want to look and how healthy I also want to feel, you know. So I am just determined to stay consistent and to just put in as much effort as I can to get where I need to, not just for weight loss but for an overall health as well. So I have noticed so much more improvements in my body since I've been working out, taking my apple cider vinegar, since I've been taking my vitamins and all of that. I've noticed so much of a difference in my body, and I have even ovulated naturally. So guys, if you are PCOS persons and you're watching this, just create a regime for yourself. That regime is what's going to be the determination between, you know, having a healthy lifestyle or not, you know. And I have been having my cycles regularly as well, and the last month my cycle I think was 30, it was 32 days, and you know a regular cycle should be between 28 to 35 days, so I'm back within range. So that was a little you know, happiness for me as well. So just remain consistent, guys. Continue to put in all the effort that you can. Exercise daily or as much as possible as you can. Don't overexert yourself though. And also don't forget that you're not in this alone. You have a whole community, you have persons you can talk to. You can always DM me if you want to. Any questions, anything you need to know, anything you are not sure about, you can hit me up on my Instagram. If you need any other content to follow, I do post content on my TikTok as well, but my TikTok is mainly like hygiene content. I haven't done much PCOS content. It's more hygiene and lifestyle content on my TikTok. But feel free to hit me up, send me a DM, message me if you need any pointers. And I really hope that this video was informative and helpful for you guys. I do appreciate you guys and all that you do for me, guys. I hit 3K subscribers. Thank you guys so much. You guys don't know how much you mean to me and how much I appreciate all that you do for the growth of my channel. So guys, I'm not gonna make this video any longer, so thank you so much for watching and tuning in. Catch me in my next video. Bye, my loves.